Good morning, everybody. Today's Saturday, November 16th, about 4:40 a.m. Yeah, I'm a hero, guys. Check this out. I feel really proud of what I did. Even though it was a couple weeks ago, I've been so busy. But anyway, yeah, I was driving on the highway. Of course, I forgot what highway it was. And I'm in the hammer lane. The hammer lane is the fast lane. So everybody who don't know, so I'm in the hammer lane. There's a pickup truck on the side of me, and it's pulling a camper, and it's not going too fast. You know, my truck only does 65, so he must have been doing about like 63, because I was slowly starting to catch up to him. And I see a little bit of smoke coming from, from the bottom of thought it was his truck. I thought maybe he had an issue with his truck. So, I didn't think it was nothing too serious, because he wasn't going too fast. So I'm like, the guy must know what's going on. So, I'm trying to pass him. And then I see fire, guys, from coming under his trailer. OMG. And it was like, it wasn't a super big fire, but you could see fire literally. And I'm trying to catch up to him. Like I said, my truck only does 65. So I'm like, I'm honking the horn, honk, 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 honk. I'm flashing the lights, hoping he sees me. And finally, I catch up to the side of him. Honking. He don't want to pull over, He probably thinks I'm a maniac. Probably thinks I'm like being aggressive towards him for some reason. And, I take off my seatbelt. I like kind of lean over, lower my window. I'm like, pull over. He finally pulls over. I get in front of him. Good thing I was bobtailing. Bobtailing is when you're driving the truck without the trailer. I call myself Bobtail Billy when I'm doing that. But, so I finally get in front of him. He pulls over. I slow down, make sure he pulls over. I hurry up, park, get out, run to the truck. I'm like, yo, dude, your camper's on fire. He's like, for real? He gets out or whatever. He was looking. He gets a fire extinguisher, finishes, puts it out. And then he's like kind of keeping out, I go back around the trailer to make sure like my truck, take a look at my truck. And he's like watching me to make sure I'm not going to his camper. I don't know if he had his kids in there or wife or whatever, but you could tell like he's trying to focus on the fire, but at the same time focus on me, which I don't blame him. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was kind of interesting. Then he's like, I'm like, yo, do you got any triangles to put out, for traffic? He's like, no, I'm just gonna go to the next exit to find help. So he pulls off before me, and then I see him like 2 miles up, smoking again. He pulled over. This time I kept it moving, you know what I mean? He already knew the deal. But then the next day I get a call from safety, and safety for my job is like, what happened yesterday? Of course, I'm like, I don't know what happened. Everything went pretty smooth. At least I thought it did, because I had forgot. But he's like, yeah, does this sound familiar? I'm on the phone with him. He's playing like, we got a camera in here that watches us and can hear everything. And I guess supposedly when I hit the brake, it set the camera off. I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about that. But he's like, does this sound familiar? And I could hear the honk. I could hear me honking the horn. I'm like, yeah. And then, I started like freaking out almost, not, being aggressive with him, but I'm like, man, I thought I did the right thing. And then he was like, yeah. And then the camera, we see you with no seatbelt on. I'm like, OMG. I'm like, I'm like worried now, because I'm like, I thought I did the right thing. Now you're telling me like, I'm in trouble type of deal. And he was like, yeah, but what were you hauling? I'm like, I was bobtailing. He was like, he felt better about it. He was like, yeah, but if you would have had a trailer, we could have been in trouble. He said that people were like calling saying I was honking. Like I said, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about that too, because there wasn't much people in the highway or whatever. But yeah, he said I did the right thing at the end of the day, so he gave me, credit for it. And he was like, yeah, just, that's how trucking is. He was the good thing is he was a truck driver. He's in the office now being safety, but he was a truck driver. But yeah, I guess I was a hero. I got another story about kind of being a hero too. I'm thinking about making a video about that. It wasn't about trucking though. It was something different. But yeah, I just wanted to, drop this video, and I'm about to end it because, again, it's closer to 5 minutes, and, I don't like to make them too long. Whoever seen that video with me doing jumping jacks, that would end up like 22 minutes. That wasn't on purpose. But, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, and I guess I'll keep y'all updated on whatever's going on and start making some more videos, especially trucking. Shout out to all my truckers that watch it. I guess we could relate, so peace.